Transform a strike into defend. That's a good way to get a more consistent deck. Sentry Mode and Melancholy. I don't know about that one. We will try to make it work. Let's go ahead and do something like this. That looks best. Then we get like three fires. Welcome to the stream, everyone. You can do Bodyguard, Unleash. This green slime, this tiny green slime, like always hits you, like no matter what. So like killing him is usually a pretty good idea. This saves 4 if I just kill him and play block. So do 10. He's hitting me for 16. 7? Oh right, I have Asti too. I forgot I was playing a different character. There's the Sentry Mode. Might as well just play that. The Sweeping Gaze. I don't think like this is like has like good synergies. It's just like really expensive to play into. Unleash on him. We can Sentry Mode game though. Debilitate, Veil Piercer. Debilitate's always nice if we can find some Defies or some Vulnerables. Wouldn't be mad at that. Stop giving me this event. A little over it. We'll take some cards here. Grave Warden and Defy. That looks good to me. You want cards that keeps Asti alive so that he can get big HP and then deal big damage to the enemies. I'm gonna play Melancholy here. And there's Debilitate, Defy, and then just hit the Unleash for a little bit more damage. Sentry Mode. Alright, so we just hit these Defies, the Sweeping Gaze. Okay, I see what our deck is doing here. Gigantification Potion, that's a great elite killer. Then we get a Putrefy. I like this Putrefy, especially with the Debilitate. Here's our shop. Get a Haunt. We have 1 Soul Generation card. Alati, Irfan, thanks for liking the live. I think I just need to get strikes out of my deck. I think I just need to really hone in on that. With this Gigantification Potion, we're pretty good into most of the elite fights. This Sentry Mode playing. We can also find some like good ethereal synergies because this is like giving us a free ethereal card to play every turn, which is nice. Alright, so here's the Putrefy, the Sweeping Gaze, the Unleash, and the Strike. High Five puts more vulnerable onto all enemies. This is really good for the Frog Parasite fight, and it's pretty good for the Ken as well. Reap is also good, just like holding your damage until you can play it, and like with the Putrefy especially. This is like a little redundant because we can put vulnerable and weak onto a target with our Putrefy. I think this is actually a Reap, especially with a Gigantification Potion. That's kind of like a free fight, almost. And then upgrade Sentry Mode makes it more playable. Defy Plus is good, obviously. Reap is big damage, but we should have enough damage with Debilitate. I guess if we're going to have Sentry Mode in our deck, we might as well make it more playable. It's the statue. And then we'll just hit this Debilitate. And then if we get a good Putrefy and like a Reap, this guy is pretty dead. So we'll do Sweeping Gaze. I got 1, 2. Okay, so we can do this, 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 this. There's the Putrefy. So play the Putrefy, then we can play the Reap next turn. We'll do Putrefy, Soul. Osti's at 8 already. And then we can do, so we can do the Bodyguard, or we can just play the Defy for like 6 block. He's dying next turn, like, no matter what. Alright, and then Debilitate is worn off, but this just says 40. Yeah, he's just dead. We don't even need to use a potion. Get Dans Macabre. This is really good when you have a borrowed time. I actually really like that synergy a lot. Fetch is very inoffensive as a card. You just play an attack, you draw a card, it's free, plus it counts as an Osti attack. We have one temporarily 2-cost card, and then Reap also works with it, but I think we're going to do a fetch here. Plus our Lucky Fish, that gives us money. Would you like money? We're trying to upgrade here. Debilitate increases it to 4 turns. Putrefy is 3 and 3. And then of course there's just the Reap. There's 33 damage. Let's go ahead and keep the damage going, I think, onto like the Reap. This will carry us through like the early game. It's just a really big number. Permafrost, that's cool with the Sentry mode. And then do I want a card reward, or do I want to just take on some like more fights? I think we just go into this question mark. Get some gold. Never mad about that. It's the Birdonis. Not bad. I have a lot of things for the Birdonis, so don't worry about that. Alright, so Sweeping Gaze, Defy, and then just Bodyguard. Defend, keep Osti's HP at 6. Alright, and then here's the Putrefy, here's the Debilitate, Grave Ward, and Sweeping Gaze. And then Reap will just kill him next turn. Yeah, it's just 66 damage. Don't even need these potions. Wonder if I'll be able to... Ooh, this Bone Flute's good with our fetches. We get Friendship. Osti's doing most of our damage. This affects our Reap, but like, this already has such a big number on it. -2 strength doesn't really mean much for me. And then I can like find like other ways to do damage. Like having like an extra energy a turn is like pretty nice. I'll go ahead and do some Friendship. Dex Pot? I like Dex Pot more than Speed Potion. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Friendship 2 as well. Lose only 1 strength, or we can keep our Debilitate upgraded. Let's just do Friendship as magic. We're cruising through these fights. Just go ahead and play the Melancholy. Alright, now I've got a big-ass Reap for 33. Friendship, we get the Permafrost block, so we can just play Friendship. And then Bodyguard, Grave Warden. And now we can do some shenanigans here. Get the Sweeping Beam into play. Can do... This Flykin is going to... They're both going to hit me really hard next turn. So I think I just play a Reap and just kill this thing. And we'll lose the Defy, but we have the Putrefy instead. Soul, Fetch. So there's the Debilitate, Putrefy, Sweeping Gaze, Bone Flute giving us some block. So this is going to be a really nice Bone Flute, I can already tell. 6 damage, we're already blocking, so just play a Strike here and defend. And this thing's dead to the Reap next turn. Or the Sweeping Gaze, what have you. Get a Rattle. Hits an additional time for each time he's attacked. So Sweeping Gaze guarantees that we have an attack on him. There's the fetch. We have the unleash. It's probably a pretty good rattle. Do I need it though? Like, just because it has this energy, do I like really need it? Is the question. I would rather draw cards that like help me block. I think I deal enough damage. This can be like, in the best case scenario, I draw fetch, unleash, and a Sweeping Gaze, which is like 3 hits, which is 7 times 4, which isn't nothing. Not yet, Dance Macabre. It's got the Bone Flute. That actually synergizes a lot better with it. Yeah, look at my relics. I think it's solid. Alright, so let's go ahead and just play our damage out. Buzz, buzz. Alright, so get this. Play the fetch. Friendship is magic. Defy. And then we'll get our Sentry Mode into play. Alright, so here comes the Putrefy. I think it's fine to just like burst this guy down right about now. And then we just play the Reap to prevent 3 more infections from getting into my my deck. Alright, let's see who the Sweeping Gaze hits. That's fine. Play Defy onto you, Bodyguard defend. Come on, Sweeping Gaze, don't let me down. Nice. And then we'll do an Unleash onto this guy. We can't kill this guy, so we might as well just start hitting this Wriggler right here. Alright, sweep. Melancholy's free now. This does 14 damage. I think that's the first time I've played like a strike this run, honestly. And then Reap takes this guy out next turn. It's another really clean fight. Potion, Touch of Insanity onto the Reap is probably a thing. Then there's Scythe. Scaling damage. All you have to do is play it and the damage goes up. No decision, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate that. Let's ditch the Dex Potion for Insanity. And then let's take the Scythe. It's like a nice little ace in the hole. Increase the damage by 4 versus 3. Oxy does 9 damage instead of 7. That's probably a pretty good upgrade, the Rattle. But like, numbers get bigger, right? Alright, and so the question is, do I just like Gigantification Potion Reap and then just like blitz this guy down? I think I can. This is 99 damage. Touch of Insanity too. There's 100 damage left after that. I think it's better to play it properly. I can't guarantee who the Sentry Mode is going to hit, which might be kind of annoying. So I'm just gonna just murder this guy. We'll save our friendship for later. This guy's buffing, but it should be pretty negligible. Put the Debilitate onto you. I did lose my Defy there. That probably wasn't the best action in retrospect. I just saw a really big number and I got so excited. He's got Debilitate, so I'm just gonna hit this guy. Then we'll Unleash and then Rattle. Yeah, that's a good Rattle. Alright, and then Melancholy's free now. We get Sentry Mode. The Debilitate. Don't have any more sources of like status debuffs, but we should be alright. 12. Chow. Get our friendship in play finally. Bodyguard, Unleash. Tungsten Rod coming in clutch. Etch, Sweeping Gaze, the Scythe. Just kind of beating him up here. Okay, we're looking pretty sweet. This run is mine to lose. Do Transfigure the Scythe. Transfigure... Rattle. It's probably a pretty good Transfigure. I've never taken it. This could be okay, because we make an ethereal card every single turn. It could channel with the Osty stuff. We also have Defy. This is a really good card. What else is ethereal? We can just find like more ethereal shit. The Transfigure replay just sounds like really good. We can also, it's a lot more usable because we have the friendship to give us an extra energy. I'm gonna try out Transfigure. I haven't taken it before. Hello, Oribus. Glass Eye, Luminous, Unleash into Protector, max health HP. I've heard this is really good, but I've never like gotten like the big Osty to like deal like the shit ton of damage that it promises. Plus we have the Scythe. This Luminous, once we can like get some card draw, will be helpful, especially with the Transfigure. Or we could just look at a bunch of cards here and like hit our borrowed time. Let's just take the Glass Eye. Alright, there's a Defy. There's another Defy. There's another Debilitate. There's a Haunt. Dance Macabre. Dance Macabre's probably good with the Transfigure, and then we get a Reanimate or a Misery. Misery's probably okay there. Let's go ahead and take these Defies, because Defy is insane. We'll take the Dance Macabre, I think, just because of the Transfigure. That should be pretty good. Reanimate's a little expensive. I think the Misery is probably better because we can spread the Debilitate to other targets. Thoughts? It sounds kind of situational. There's a Parse for more card draw. Gonna take another Defy here. Also, Lucky Fish is giving us 15 gold for every card that we add, by the way, which is super nice. I don't know if I need a second Debilitate. This Misery is questionable. It's good for like the multi-hit fights. I think it'll be good for like also the centimillipedes, decimillipedes, whatever the hell. It doesn't do anything against the Knowledge Demon though. Decimillipedes I scale relatively okay. I think I just skip because I'm thinking about it too hard again. Let's see what these shops look like. We can slam up the left-hand side here and then fight 2 elites. Sounds okay with me. If you go up this right path, there's like no shops, so we're not gonna do that. If we go up this left side, we get like a later shop that's only 1 elite, so yeah, I think this path is the way to go. Misery is good. I need more card draw for it, I think. Or it's only good in like, it's good in some fights, but not others. Like against the Knowledge Demon, it's just it does 7 damage, which is nothing against him. Against like some of like the Act 3 final bosses like Doormaker, it's not doing anything. The Queen fight, it does a little bit. I'm just trying to like, I think I want to play some of these cards a lot more than I would play like the Misery. I'm just gonna skip it for the time being. Well, we could take the Parse. Nah, I've been thinking about it too long. Alright, let's go this way. Get some of these strikes out of our deck. So 17 damage, get the Sentry Mode into play. We'll come back to that, the Scythe. Tungsten Rod coming in. Alright, so we can do Transfigure onto the Rattle. Sweeping Gaze. Okay, so that scales off of the amount of times that you, that's cool. Alright, and then just Debilitate, Defy. Full block him again. Okay. It looks like we didn't completely ruin our deck by taking all those cards, so. Pull from below. This is a good scaling option. Our friendship only loses us 1 strength, so it's still pretty decent. This is like a card that just gets stronger over the remainder of the combat. Plus we get a little extra money for our shop. Bread. Give us this day our daily bread. Or something. First of all, remove a strike. 150 gold. It's very expensive, but it is very good. We get Sikkim. Asti summons. We do have a lot of Asti attacks. Another friendship. Vajra's not doing too much for it. It offsets our friendship, but I don't think that's completely worth it. Get Debilitate. Sikkim always seems like underwhelming, honestly, but we've got the Bone Flute, so like block 2 and then gain like 2 more block like that turn that we draw it. I would probably just want more card draw. I'm getting to that point where I say I need more card draw, and then I keep adding cards that aren't card draw to my deck. So Bread is also okay. Makes our turn 1s very, very sus. It's good against the door or against the Knowledge Demon. I did skip the parse. I don't know why I did that. This Capture Spirit is like card draw, but it's like slow card draw. I think that might have to be like my option though. How many more fights do I have coming up here? We have a few coming up. And then like we have some good smithing opportunities. We have another shop. We have another shop if we go to the left. Let's go ahead. This Capture Spirit just like feels kind of like eh every time I take it. I do need to get something though. It's good with our friendship. We'll take a Capture Spirit. It's card draw. I need card draw. Get 15 gold back from the fish. If I'm ever gonna take Sikkim, like now would be the time. Okay. Lose Volunpot, upgraded common attack. Touch of Insanity, upgraded uncommon attack. Touch of Insanity is just like really good, so they all just lose the vulnerable potion. If Fear, Snap, or Drain Power. Snap onto a few things is like Snap on a Transfigure lets me hit a card that I want. It's an Asti attack as well. Hopefully the cards I'm adding are high value enough that it's not like bricking my deck. We still full block, so far so good. Sentry mode, bodyguard, friendship. And we should be able to knock this guy just like straight out of the air. And then what would I want to transfigure onto? This Sweeping Gaze. Play the Capture Spirit. Snap the Transfigure. Mr. Bugman. Why are you the way that you are? Do I have a Sikkim in here? I do. There's the Sikkim. So play Sikkim, fetch, get some health onto Asti, Sweeping Gaze, transfigure the Scythe, and then we just play that next turn, pretty much, and just kill him. I don't have Snap onto this. Oh, that's my bad. Maybe I'll just draw it next turn anyways. Play the Putrefy. And then we'll put a soul into our deck for next turn. Or I just do 22 damage. Let's just do 22 damage. Come on, the Scythe. Shame. Still kill him, though. Take my Melancholy back. Actually, do I want that Melancholy? Asti does die sometimes, so this is a skip, though. I can rest. I'm not dying to upgrade any of these. What was a Transfigure upgrade? Add replay to a card in your hand. It removes the exhaust. It's a pretty good scaling option. Add a curse to my deck. I'm okay. We have 31 HP. Get Touch of Insanity. We will have smithing opportunities up here as long as we just survive the fight. So let's just go ahead and rest in case we have a couple of bad turns. We should be okay here. Yeah, we get Putrefy, Debilitate. Should have double defended there. Thought I had more energy than I did. And then let's go ahead and just hit the Transfigure onto this Defy, I believe. Oh, we want to get this Friendship into play. We'll just play the Defy, actually. And then Unleash. Have I hit him already? I think I have. I have not. Get an energy back. And then Transfigure onto the Grave Warden. It's okay. I think I just play the Grave Warden. Alright, here's the Dan's Macabre. I really need to get like some borrowed time or like some more expensive cards into my deck. Play another Defy. Sentry mode. All of our powers are into play. Okay. Just go ahead and play the Scythe. Capture Spirit, Rattle. Yeah, I really need to get the goat delay. Can't argue with that. Get Sleeping Gaze, Soul, get the Fetch. We can get once everything's in play, we're looking very good. Another Defy, that's okay with me. And then one more. Okay, we can hit a Snap, get an energy back onto the Transfigure. And then we'll just go ahead and play Pull from Below, does 24 damage. I think I want to Transfigure the Pull from Below. And then we'll do just a Melancholy here. Yeah, I need to thin out my deck before I'm like chaining like anything. The Capture Spirit is like good to like once the fight's been going on a while. I need like more. I need to work on my deck's acceleration. Where is my Debilitate? Defy, Unleash, Grave Warden, Capture Spirits. Let's play our hand out. 11 times 3. We get the Sick'em. Very nice. Play this Soul out. Here's the Fetch. Rattle is going to hit 4 times, which is pretty sick. There's Debilitate. Very nice. Another one. Again. And then blocking for 21, or he's hitting for 21. Just play this Defy and Capture Spirit again. Yeah, once we get our deck going, we're like pretty good, but it's the first 2 or 3 turns that really scare me. Pull from Below just ends the fight, if we can find it. There it is. 4 times 11 times 2. Cool. There's a Wisp. Okay. Let's see if we can remove or transform some cards out of here. Get a Kunai. I think that works with Asti. Not mad to see a Kunai. Let's go ahead and we're going to do another. Well, let's go ahead and do our Smith first. Pull from below increases the damage. Anything that helps me with my initial run through would be great. I'm starting to think this Dan's Macabre was a little too speculative, and the Sikkim is like okay most of the time once the deck is going. I think an upgrade on the Debilitate would be good, just to keep like the weaken effect up on him. Random power, random 0 cost card. Most of the 0 cost cards are like Osti cards, right? Card library and 0. Poke, Wisp, Fetch, Right Hand, Hand, Misery, Undeath, Neurosurge. Okay, she's got some pretty decent ones. I'd be sad to get like Oblivion or like Shared Fate is like fine. She does have like some busted powers though. There's another Friendship, Haunt, Sleight of Flash, Neurosurge, Necro, Mastery. I think she has more misses in her powers for me. I'll just take a 0 cost card. Right hand, hand. That's completely fine. Yeah, Dawns plus Transfigure is good. That's what I was thinking of being a good way to scale, but it's been happening infrequently for me. Lining it up is a little bit trouble. Like lining it up is giving me a little bit trouble. That's why I got the snap. I think I just need to like remove a few more cards. I will. I'm probably resting too much. But these upgrades aren't doing like too much for me. I think the damage is already there, so I just want to make sure I'm not dying. Yeah, because like these turn ones are aren't the best. Just do the bodyguard. All right, so there's the scythe. That's just a free 21. Could just like full block and then kill this next turn, which would be fine. Do the defy. Now I just do unleash block and then hold the scythe. It says 18. If I can just kill this thing like next turn, it's better to just like hold off. Hopefully I didn't miss. I didn't miss. We're good. So do defy. Defy. Pull from below. And then we'll do Grave Warden into the Friendship, into the Sentry mode. Permafrost gets us some block. Can't believe people were hating on Permafrost when that first came out. Do you want to snap onto anything here? Not really. Okay, so we can do... Definitely want to kill this thing. Debilitate onto this guy, for sure. This, right hand, and then snap gets the kill. Then I can add retain to that. It's whatever. Alright. And then, yeah, like I said, once we've got our deck set up, I'm not like terribly worried anymore. Can do just capture spirit. And if I can full block, then I don't really need to kill it this turn. So, get our Dan's Macabre into play. Okay, pull from below is hitting 4 times 6 now. I think a Transfigure upgrade is like due in my future. Alright, so let's go ahead and do like a smaller attack, please. Sick him? Just do sick him. Yep. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Sweeping Gaze. Saving for 16. Defy. And then I do need to play the Scythe. I think I've been neglecting it in a couple of my combats. Play the Scythe. And then I can full block basically, or I can just kill it. This does 64 damage. We're out of there. Another pull from below. There's a Scourge, which we could upgrade for like a little bit more card draw. I'm not opposed to it. I think like upgrading the Transfigure might be a little bit better, especially like on like my second run throughs. Makes things more expensive. I can actually like use the Dance Macabre once I'm using Transfigure more. Another Defy is like also like never a bad idea. It scales my pull from below, it applies the weak, and I'm basically just trying to delay as much as possible. Alright, it's these stupid bugs. Let's go ahead and slam a Swift Potion here. Alright, so we get our Sentry Mode, which gives us 7 block. I'm gonna go ahead and do Fetch, play our Friendship, and then Defy should be decent. Yeah, Transfigured Sickham's also super nice. Just need to be able to get there, though. Play this Sweeping Gaze. This will hit 3 times 4. So do Defy onto you. And then Defy onto you as well. It's just 24 damage. Because I am weakened and I'm missing strength. Pull from below is 12. I think I do need to like start killing one of them. So we'll start hitting this guy. Play our Bodyguard. Alright, here's the Transfigure. Transfigure Reap just does a shit ton of damage. I can also just give it Touch of Insanity. I'm honestly not opposed to doing it. I really hate this fight. That's a good hit. Do Unleash does 7, Right Hand is 11. I can kill him with these strikes. Melancholy is free. Transfigure the Reap. Okay. Get the Scythe with a Putrefy. Sweeping Gaze. Do the Putrefy onto you. Do Sickham. Hopefully the Sweeping Gaze hits. It misses. This thing will die to the first hit from its multi-hit attack if I just play the Scythe now. Or I could just get Right Hand back. I always forget that I have that in my deck. Play the Sweep. And then, let's see, you can just play the, oh, we just have a kill here. Entertain, doesn't matter. Just play the Unleash and then rattle them. Alright, wasn't too bad. Get a Power Potion. Okay, we're looking pretty sweet. Lethality, lethality, lethality. This is good for our pull from below damage. It's a little anti-synergy with like the Fetch, just like sometimes. I don't always have to play the Fetch. Do I have enough damage without the lethality? Because that's an important question to ask too. I think this will be good because I usually just have like a couple of like really big hitting attacks. Like a pull from below with lethality is going to be doing like a bunch of damage. And as long as I can keep the boss weak, I can afford to take like the one without the card draw before I take Disintegration, and I should be okay. I also have a Power Potion and a touch of Insanity. I think I just hold off. I think I scale with the Transfigure. I'm gonna upgrade that. On to the Demon. Alright, so good turn 1. Let's get our Power Potion into play, though. See what that is. Necromastery, Sleight of Flesh. Slam that Sleight of Flesh. The damage problem's been solved. Debilitate and Rattle. I'll take Mind Rot. I want to not take like too much damage like on my initial turns. I don't always block the best on my first draw through of my deck. Alright, so yeah, this is fine. Play the Sweeping Gaze, play the Defy as always, the right hand, and then just pull from below. Get some kunai proc and get our decks blocked up. Mind Rot. And then these are just our Defies doing a great job for us. Play this, the Scythe, or we could wait till the Putrefy. I think I'll just play it now. Or we can just play the Bodyguard and hold off. Alright. Let's snap anything here. The Fetch. Sycamosty. And you gotta play the Defy. Sleight of Flesh. Such a good card. If I could get it for free on turn 1 every single time, oh, it'd be amazing. Play the Friendship here, Capture Spirit, then Defy, and then Sweeping Gaze, and now our pull from below is probably hitting for like 12 or 13 now. We'll take the Disintegration starting now. We're looking pretty good. Alright, so hit the Putrefy, try and find our Debilitate. There's Dan's Macabre. Play this Grave Warden, another Soul. Play the Sweeping Gaze. Not really hitting the things that I want to hit. There's a Debilitate. And then Transfigure onto like the Reap is fine. I don't know. I'm not hitting like really good targets. I'll just play the Dans first. Or I just play this for 42 damage and a Bone Flute. I think like a Neuro Surge would be kind of sick. Here's the Rattle. There's a pull from below hitting 4 times 9. 8 times 9. 9 times 9. 8 times 11. Play the Rattle. Defend and pull from below. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. This guy's done for. Demons. Hey, there's that Neurosurge I was wanting. I think I have to kind of take this. End of Days is like a fantastic card too, but my initial run through of my deck is so slow. That's like a recurring issue with me as a Slay the Spire player, is I don't have enough of acceleration. Your turns 1 through 3 are like kind of like the most important turns. That's where like you're probably going to be taking like the most damage, or like how you're going to scale for the rest of the fight. This could be funny. The music box with a couple of these items could be kind of funny. I could add Wishes, which that also just speeds my deck up. I can pull the cards that I need on the turn that like I need them. And then there's Fiddle, which does speed my cards up. It makes the Capture Spirit useless. It also makes my Grave Warden not as well. It also makes the Neurosurge useless. I can add an ethereal copy of the first attack I play. So I can add ethereal copy of the sentry modes, like the Gazing Beams, or I can just make ethereal copies of my Scythes, the Fetches. This is going to be the music box angle. Sounds kind of fun. Yeah, 480 gold. This fish is like making us rich. I would like to remove more cards. Like to remove like a strike and like something else. I'm going to path like this. Get some rests, and I can avoid that elite fight. I can avoid all the elites if I want to. I can get... This is like a lot of fights, but then I can like hit like a double shop, and then that's like right into an elite. So I like this card. This path should be more consistent. Thankfully we have Thorns on this guy, so I think we just play Defy, Sentry Mode for the Permafrost block, and we're chilling. Alright, so the first attack we play, we get an ethereal copy. So we can just do Sweeping Gaze and get an ethereal copy of Sweeping Gaze. Then we'll do right hand, and then Rattle hits 4 times. Defy. And I'll just play that, just cause. Alright, first attack we play. It's probably just going to be the Sweeping Gaze again. Now, Pull from Below is going to be like giga scaling as long as we can put the Sweeping Gaze into play first turn. Reap, Bodyguard. Oh, just play, this does 6 damage. And then put the Debilitate onto him. To play the Scythe. There it is. Putrefy the Scythe. Skip. Nope. Yeah, fine. I hate bridges. 50% more damage but lose 2 HP. Put that on like the Scythe. I only play it once per combat. It'd be also good on the Pull from Below. It's like a lot more damage for the Pull from Below. I'm really scared to be fighting the test subject at the end of this. He just eats you alive if you have like a really slow skill scaling deck, because the first phase he's just gonna keep gaining strength. So I do need like some big hitting attacks. This is like losing 2 HP if I put this onto the Scythe. I can just transform a card. Just transform a strike. Get something better. That's something. Transfigure Friendship? Transfigure Rattle? This is awkward. Transfigure Putrefy, I think is best. This guy is scary. He frightens me. Oh, right, the extra copy of the... I see. So he's debilitated for 4 turns, so he's not going to be hitting me as hard. And let's go ahead and do our Capture Spirit so we can get through our deck faster. Alright, so we can do right hand, Severance, right hand. I see the vision. And then we just play Snap. And then put it on to... It's fine, doesn't matter. And then this Reap should just kill him, or the Scythe will kill him. It'll almost kill him. Then we just get right hands back. Skip. White Beast Statue. Dingy Rug. Get some Calcify. More bones. 200 gold to remove another card, man. This Dan's Macabre is, like, clunky. It's very situational when it works. We've got the Severance now. I just don't think it's, like, entirely worth it when we have, like, Aussie blocking for us. I think I'd rather just not draw it and then, like, not have to play it. I think I'm okay with that. Dan's Macabre, you are a good card, but I could get like 1 billion copies of Bolas and then like fill my hand with ethereal Bolas and then like Pull from Below like kind of scales like really hard. It's like the same thing as like the that can't be good. Sparkling Rouge is decent. Another Defy is like also good. Production, too slow. Calcify. Our scaling damage comes from Pull from Below and mostly just Pull from Below, honestly. And like delaying and just playing Pull from Below. I think I'll take another Defy. It just goes so well with the Debilitate. This Bolas is really funny. It works with our Kunai. It will make an ethereal copy, which will come back to my hand. I'm gonna try it out. I think I'm cooking something here. It's like the first confirmed purchased copy of Bolas. Calcify, it's also a lot of extra damage. I think we should be okay as long as we have the Defies in play, as well as the Debilitate. Let's go ahead and upgrade Neurosurge. 4 energy, 2 cards. I don't really need energy. Capture Spirit is 4 souls into my draw pile. I think that's probably our best upgrade here. Think of the pull from below value. Yeah, upgrade pull. It's really scaling with the number of hits, not like the amount of damage it's really doing. It does do more damage, but like I'm increasing the number of times it's hitting, which is also increasing the damage. So, we'll see. It does do more damage per hit, but eventually you do enough damage per hit. I can also just pull like a Reptile Trinket on the turn that I play it now. A little less incentivized. I need to get through my deck really fast, and I need to keep the momentum going. So that's why I'm like prioritizing cards that do that. And staying alive, you need to stay alive to be able to play the pull from below. I will be playing a lot of Ethereal, yeah. But the enemy only has like a couple hundred HP. So like knowing when you're dealing enough damage is an important thing to realize. In my opinion. There's more than one correct way to slay the Spire. Get Sick'em. Get the Defy, Neurosurge, Calcify. Calcify is more damage like on the fetches in the right-hand hands overall. Pull from below scales by itself. Then you have the Severance. Reptile Trinket. Austin doesn't benefit from the Reptile Trinket like a pull from below would. You can also just get like more weak with the Putrefy if we like upgrade that. Plus it's like an exhaust card. I think Putrefy helps me like with my damage a little bit more. It will in the Queen fight at the very least. Just like one more turn of vulnerable, one more turn of weaken on to the enemies. Give that a try. Do we die if we run into the Night Gang? I think we're okay into most of these fights. Alright. This is a great turn. Just play all my Defies. Defy, 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 Snap. Snap again. And then we'll save the Sick'em for later. And then we'll get this Putrefy going. Got the Sick'em. Sentry mode. We already got the block from the Permafrost. So let's go ahead and do Sick'em, Unleash, and then Rattle. The Sentry mode's kind of huge to play. I'll probably just tank a little bit of that damage. And then we'll play Sick'em and then Rattle. Will do more than just a regular defend. Yeah, we make a copy of it, but then it goes away. Alright, now we're set up pretty well. So now we get a copy of the first card that we play. And we can do Fetch. We can Transfigure the Scythe. Let's just get a copy of the Sweeping Gaze. And then we're at 6 block. He's hitting for 14. If we Transfigure the Scythe, it's like a lot of damage. But I can't play it this turn, so a little unfortunate. We'll just go ahead and hit Transfigure onto Grave Warden. That will give us more card draw. And we get the Debilitate and the Defy, which will be saving us a lot of HP. A lot of HP. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the Sweeping Gaze again. Sweeping Gaze. And then this does 24 right now. Do the Defy and then the Debilitate. Now it's just hitting me for 23, which is much preferable. This hits 3 damage 9 times. I think it's just Capture Spirit. How many souls do we have in here? Our Bolas is showing up late to work. Okay, I just want one ethereal copy of the Bolas. And then Sweeping Gaze. Let's see what else is in here. Is there a Sycamore or anything in here? There is not. Play this Calcify. Well, let's see if we can get better block options first. Friendship, Melancholy, and then Defy. Melancholy blocks 16. Yeah, and then we just play the Defy. And then Friendship or Calcify. Well, like free cost attacks. Let's get the Friendship into play. He should be dead the next time we draw Pull from Below, basically. I don't want to draw those cards next turn, so I'll just draw that out. There's our 2 Bolas. Alright, then we get a Sikkim. So we get another copy of the Sikkim, too. And we have a Defy. So let's do Sikkim, Sikkim, Sweeping Gaze, and then Bolas, Bolas, the Defy. Now it's just 20 damage incoming, and then we'll snap onto the Scythe. Yeah, and then any Transfigures in the chat. Any Transfigures. Can double play the Scythe. I think we can survive decently well, so. Just do our Melancholy, do the Sweeping Gaze, for the Fetch, Sweeping Gaze, Defy, Defy. We can kill him basically whenever we want. Getting our deck scaling, we got 6 decks. It's 21 times. Transfigure, where you at? Get the Debilitate. And then he's just hitting for 20. Get some decks there. This is 15 block, 15 block. Really just farming this Transfigure of the Scythe. I can play it, yeah. So we're good. For the Futurefy. Oh wait, my Neurosurge might like be killing me soon. Transfigure is just Transfigure! Come on. Lord. It just kills him anytime. Like, what am I thinking? Skip. Full aggro is okay. Payoff, it might be time for the Pull from Below upgrade that we've been wanting. And then I think I'm in good shape with like these relics to like kill these bosses. I don't think I need to. We have a Regal Pillow to like rest for a little bit more. Finally. The Night Gang. We don't have like AoE, and their setup can be like a little bit scary, but like we get a bunch of ethereal cards from the Night, making everything ethereal. But sometimes the Mecha Knight just claps my shit for like 45 damage, and I can't block it. So, and then you just go into a question mark. You just get a relic anyways. So, there's that. All right. So Transfigure the Neurosurge would be like kind of insane. Let's do the Sikkim. Ooh, play the Calcify. Let's play this Neurosurge first. Alright. Calcify. Transfigure the Fetch again. Pull from Below. This is going to be 2 energy. I'll have 3 left, and I can play the Defies. Yeah, sounds fine. Only draws the card the first time. Do the Calcify, double fetch, Forgot to play the Sikkim, actually. We'll just play these Defies. Is this kill? No, I don't have any these things yet. So it's 9. Just Defy and Defy. There's part 2 of this game? Oh yeah. Slay the Spire 2 came out March, I think. It's in early access, so they're still getting the game together. Ow. Holy shit, this turn. Alright, so we get a free copy of the first turn, or the first card, so I think we can focus on killing, like, this guy hitting me for 16. Right hand, right hand. 11 times 3. Okay, that's good. So it's 12. Then Grave Warden. And then I guess just I really need the friendship, or do I just like want to start like killing these things like as expeditiously if not sooner? I think I just want to kill them expeditiously if not sooner. My max HP, no. This is not how you kill things expeditiously. So this blocks for 16 basically, and then it makes the Melancholy free. And then we just Defy, or we can just Reap one of them actually. That's fine. Yo, right hand, what up? And then I'd like to play the Scythe, so we'll just hold off. Ship in a Bottle is probably better than the Stable Serum. Maybe. I think it usually is. This helps our setup a lot better. There's a delay. Is it too late? Probably not. Transfigure onto delay is like pretty hype. And then this Pillow of Good Sleep will get us back up to full HP. It's 52, but it's full HP nonetheless. Yo, Sky, doing pretty good today. Wearing my comfy clothes, don't have too many responsibilities to do. We're trying to streak. We hit a losing streak, so that's like kind of like streaking. This is a good turn. Neurosurge is a little scary. Just make like when you play Neurosurge, you just have to be really careful not to take damage and then just like die accidentally. But this is like a really good turn one. We can make a copy of our Bolas and get our deck scaling. Definitely want to play the Friendship. This Neurosurge is what I'm iffy about. I basically have just a few turns to like kill them, and if you take a big hit, you're kind of fucked. I think I'm okay, because like this turn one is like really good, so I think I'm okay without playing the Neurosurge for the time being. Play Putrefy, Debilitate, and then just Grave Warden. Now he's like super weakened for the next like 2 turns, which is like awesome. And so let's go ahead and make a copy of our fetch. That is okay with me. Play this Defy. Play our Bolas. Get our Sentry Mode into play. And then pull from below is 6 times 4. We can do an Unleash. I think pull from below is just going to be the best. Alright, what do I make a copy of this turn? I think it's just Sweeping Gaze. I don't want too many copies of Bolas to like junk up my hand. I guess 3 would be like a guaranteed dex like increase every turn. So I think 3 is probably the magic number. And then we can get this Calcify into play. He's hitting me for 18. He's got the Weakened on him still. He's got 3 HP, or 3 on Asti. We can do the Calcify, the Sweeping Gaze, do the Bolas. Bolas. This blocks for 12 now. This blocks for 12 and it adds another weak. So I'll just do the Defend and Defy. I don't want to lose the Defy either. I want to keep them weakened. Hey, thanks for sharing the live. Tell all your friends. Okay, now we have 3 copies of Bolas, so we're guaranteed to increase our decks every turn. Make another copy of Rattle? I think so. transfigure onto the rattle and then make another copy of it. Let's find out. So let's do our sweeping gaze first. Another sweeping gaze. Oh, right, make another copy. Wasn't thinking of that. It's a lot to keep track of. Play our bolas. And then this is 11 times 3, replay 1. Cool. It's like a baby bull from below. And we want to play our Defy so we don't lose it. Dot, dot, dot. Alright. So, make another copy of Right Hand Hands. I think I'm okay without it. Actually, it'll come back when I play, if I do play the Scythe. I'm probably going to be playing Defy this turn, though, to put the weaken on her, so just do Sweeping Gaze. Can snap onto the Sikkim, I think. And then we'll just play these bolas out, and then we'll play our defensive card. Now it's just 30 damage. Is this a good ship in the bottle turn? I think I want ship in the bottle for like the first phase of the test subject. Yo, 19, got your first A10 silent win? Let's fucking go. It's that shit right there. Did Nightmare, Bullet Time, Abrasive, Eternal Armor? Holy shit. Did you have like Retain on any of those cards? That is like insane value you can get. This 30 damage. Alright, so here we hit the Sikkim. Hit the Sikkim again. Then Right Hand Hand. Then Sweeping Gaze. Getting Osty's HP up. And then we delay. And then we get Right Hand Hand back. These 3 bolas are like, we got 9 decks right now. I mean, like, come on, it's pretty good, right? Another copy of Fetch. Let's just play Melancholy first, just to get it out of our hand. Oh, another copy of 4 times 22 Pull from Below. Yeah, that sounds good. Is it bound? Oh, it's bound. That's unfortunate. It's still really satisfying to do, though. That is so unfortunate. And it's ethereal, so it goes away. Come on, man. Vaku, can't you do any better than that? This is just 24 damage. Play this Defy. I don't want to draw this Reap again, so I'm just going to keep it in my hand. Playing this Debilitate actually would have been nice. Damn Queen binding me. Yeah. Debilitate would have been nice. And now she's hitting me extremely hard. We need to fetch a Defy here, so let's go ahead and play the fetch. There's a Defy. Beautiful. I should have played my bolas first for like the extra deck scaling. Still hitting me for fucking 40 damage, man. Or that's 45. Good lord. Bolas. Sweeping Gaze. Severance gets me Right Hand Hand back. Just a little bit more block. And then we get another Defy. Osty, no! There's our Neurosurge. We got a full hand. I think it's just time to play our Reap. No, they'll make another copy. Actually, I want to keep the bolas because I'm about to shuffle out. Play the Defy. We can play Neurosurge now. I am no longer scared. Play the bolas. This has Retain on it, so I'll keep that. Oh, I didn't know. I forgot my Rattle had Replay on it. It's whatever. Play the Sikkim again. Play the bolas now. We have 15 decks, by the way. Quadruple Abrasive went crazy against the Queen. Dude, what's that like? if they're upgraded, isn't that like just 20 times like 6 or 5? However many times she fucking hits you? What an idiot. Oh, the Scythe. You tried your best. Yeah, that's the bolas and the music box with Baku coming in. I had a big brain moment. So this is just Sweeping Gaze, Sweeping Gaze, bolas, 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 and then we'll play the Soul. It's fine. Pull from below is gonna hit. Let's pull from below. 7 times 42. Yeah, she's kind of cooked. Just unleash. It's fine. It's her lucky day. We didn't get pulled from below, but I mean, she's still dead. I should have incremented my Happy Flower if I could have, but I think she was hitting me for like 1 billion, so it's whatever. Okay, first phase is the scariest one, but we got Debilitate, Defy, so we're looking pretty good. Debilitate. Alright, the ethereal copy. Defy. And then Friendship. And then we're okay without shipping the bottle for the time being. I think do I like ship Touch of Insanity this Debilitate? I think I actually do. Just to keep it up on him and to be able to draw the Debilitate again. He hits really fucking hard, and like being able to debilitate him is just like pretty good. I'm just thinking ahead here. Okay, here comes the Calcify Sentry Mode Fetch. So do Calcify first, Fetch, Fetch, and then we can get the Sentry Mode into play, Defy, and then Rattle 11 times 3. No more skills needed. And then we can make our copies of some bolas here. So let's make a copy of the bolas. Sweeping Gaze, Capture Spirit first so we can get those souls in. And then we just unleash Grave Warden. Okay. The second phase is also scary because he does not stop multi-attacking you. He refuses to. Let's go and play the Soul. There's a Neurosurge. I think we're okay to do the Neurosurge. We can definitely pop a ship in the bottle if we need it. Let's get our copy of the bolas again. There's our Dex. Osti attack. Can hit the Neurosurge. I'm scared. Sometimes he just sneaks in like a really strong attack against you, so I'm just gonna hold off and use this as like a break in case of emergency. Delay gets us, Delay Melancholy gets us there. Then we can just like snap onto like the site. Let's do Delay first. Right hand. 18, 33. It's just hitting me so hard, man. Just play the Melancholy. Right hand again. Okay, there's our Defies. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do another copy of Sikkim. Wouldn't be terrible. Get Osti big. Do Sweeping Gaze. Bolas, bolas, bolas. 6 decks. There's a Putrefy. Save that for the next phase or no? We'll find out. Transfigure the pull from below. I think that's the winning choice. Defy. Defy. Well, this costs 2 now. Don't forget it. Indubitably. Is there a reason to buy bolas if you don't have wacky stuff going on? Not really. I don't think so. I bought these bolas because I had the music box, and it's like, if I have a kunai as well, it's like, well, this is just 1 guaranteed dex every single turn, which helps out with my block scaling. So, like, if you have, like, it's basically for, like, Shuriken, kunai, ornamental fans, Kusarigama, like those sorts of things. I Because it doesn't do, like, any fucking damage. Like, maybe once you have the strength scaling going, it's gonna be doing a little bit, but, like, other than that, no. Let's go ahead and hit the Putrefy on this guy. And then we got a fresh shuffle, which is nice. I don't need any more copies of Bolas. Just Sweeping Gaze. And then Transfigure Delay is too expensive. So we'll just do Defy to keep the weak up on him, and then just Delay. And then we just draw Pull from below, then we use Ship in a Bottle, and then he's just kind of dead. So let's go ahead and do the Fetch. And, oh, draw too many cards. Do the Debilitate. Actually, let's hold off on the Debilitate. Neurosurge. Damn. We snap onto Sikkim. Play the Defy. And then we'll play the Debilitate. Capture Spirit, Bodyguard. Hits for 64. Alright. Then we'll just do... Actually, just play this Defy here again. Draw 2 cards. Make another copy of Right Hand Hand. Sure. I'm just trying to find my Pull from below. There's a Rattle. Rattle, rattle. There it is. 6 times 28, replay 1. Holy shit. I have a snap in here? Nah, I don't. I'm just kind of flexing on the test subject now. This is like what I'm kind of used to. This is like a shit ton of damage just like in his intangible phase, which is really funny. We got 3 energy left. Play Bolas, Bolas, Bolas. Rattle. And then Pull from below. Uh-huh. Yep. He's been pulled. Alright. Yeah, this is what... Yeah, this is like the fight was like before his first death. Absolutely. Alright, 7 times 3. I'm not scared of that. So, we have 13 decks, right? There's a Sweeping Gaze, Bolas, Bolas, Bolas. Girls, girls, girls. There's a Burn. Just gonna block out here. We can kill him in the intangible phase with his with a Pull from below again. There's Defy, Soul. I am no longer scared of the test subject. Let that exhaust. Bolas, Bolas, Bolas. Sweeping Gaze. And then just Delay. Ah, we killed him on accident. I could let the turn go, but I think it's time for the test subject to rest. I got my sweet clip of me hitting him for like 60 times in his intangible phase. Oh, we let Bolas finish the job here. Transfigure Bolas. Good job, Bolas. You showed up. Alright. The streak's back to 1. Let's go. What time is it? It's like 3 p.m. Oh, God. That was 3 runs today, so 2 losses, 1 win. We restarted our streak, though. Let's see what our rewards are. 167k damage dealt. Alright. And we get the Elite Killer, Honed, Money Money, and Supreme. Defeat 2 bosses without losing HP. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Golf class, golf class. If you enjoyed that, thanks for liking the live and hanging out with me. You guys can give me a follow if you haven't already. But yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Let me put my rotating streak back up to 1. Oh. Yeah, rotating streak. Let's see, what's the text? Everybody, you were here for this moment. Rotating streak equals 1. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you. Now I'm gonna start off a stream. Today's Saturday. Yeah, today's Saturday. I might stream a little bit later today. We're gonna start off with the defects and then just try to like rotate our way through and try to like win as many as possible. So if you guys want to see some stuff like that, I will be streaming again a little bit later today, probably. I also have a YouTube channel where I upload videos like previous runs and just like like off-stream runs. So you can give me a follow over there. It's the same name, YouTube at Blogglesnorp. I think that's it. I'm gonna eat and then go to the gym. Sounds like a good Saturday. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday too. Thanks for hanging out. Tanu, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. 19 Fable Frank, user IKF, and Teddy Bear Star Rice. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. See you later. Bye bye.